As of July 15th, we completed delivery of trash and recycling containers to the residents in Harrisburg. That's everyone living in a building of fewer than 4 dwellings. The commercial distribution to businesses is ongoing at this time, and that's going to be continuing into the fall.
We approximately delivered 14,000 trash toters and also 14,000 recycling bins. And the only authorized can that the city can use is the one we just issued.
If you were somehow missed in the distribution process, we need you to call 311 and simply report that you were missed in the distribution, and we will supply you with what you need as soon as possible.
No, the containers are free. You are being charged for collection and disposal. For the residents, you are charged with a fee of $32.34. That should be 6 bags. 6 bags should fit comfortably in our 95-gallon toter. You also can put out 1 bulk item per trash day and also 1 recycling. That's according to our ordinance.
We will certainly provide additional containers for folks who need them. However, each trash container will bring another charge of $32.34. We want to encourage people to recycle as much as possible, and we can provide you with all the recycling containers you need in order to do that, so you can reduce your trash bill to the minimum.
If the 95-gallon toter is too big, we have 2 other sizes. We have the 35-gallon toter, and also we have the 65-gallon toter. We won't be actually getting those in until sometime this fall.
The containers that were delivered are 95 gallons in volume, and they are 29 inches wide, which is a problem for some people. The next size down is 65 gallon. That container is 27 inches wide, and it's 2/3 the size of the big one. And the smaller size is a 35-gallon container. It is 20 inches wide and holds about 1/3, or 2 bags of trash.
They will be delivered sometime this fall.
We're going to allow people who need them to have 2 35-gallon containers at the regular cost for the 1 large container. If you need 2 65-gallon containers, you're going to be charged for both separately. That is $32, $34 for both.
No, everyone cannot get the smaller containers. It'll be done on a case-by-case basis. We'll do a site visit to actually see if the residence alley is too small for the 95-gallon toter, or also having trouble putting it out front. But it will be on a case-by-case basis. The elderly and disabled, we are going out to the home to actually verify that that person is disabled, or she or he is elderly, and we'll do this on a case-by-case basis.
You can take your old containers and place them on the sidewalk, tape a sign to it that says "Recycle Me," and we will pick them up. If you want to deliver it to the city, please bring it to 1820 Paxton Street, that's Public Works, and we'll take it from there.
We encourage you to recycle as much as possible, so if you need another container, we'd be more than glad to deliver that to you.
If your trash can is stolen, please call 311 and report the fact that it's been stolen and provide your address. We have a record of the container that was delivered to you, so we're going to try to find that one, but we will, at this time, we will deliver you a new container.
No, there hasn't been any changes to our collection routes and the placing of your recycling cans. The only one that can actually enforce the placement of your recycling and your trash is the Public Works Director.
We'd like to emphasize that recycling containers are placed in front of your house on the curbside. That's where our truck can pick them up.
This is about actually the beautification of the city of Harrisburg. We always talk about we have a lot of blight in the city, so this is our first big transition, and I think it's wonderful that we have standardization now. When you look down the streets now, you see black cans and you'll see blue recycling bins, which I think is wonderful. It's also about, we trying to really clean up the city. We really are. And we're asking the citizens of this great city to actually work with us and not work against us. I know some people are very, very, very happy about it. And I know some people, because change is hard to, to take. But it's not to force anything down on anyone. It's basically to try to make this city a much cleaner place. From being born and raised here, I remember when the city was beautiful. And we just trying to take the right step in the right direction. And we asking the citizens to actually be patient with us. And we need your support. We need your support. We're trying to get the landlords on board that basically don't like to take care of their property. And we're just trying to hold people accountable.
These new containers are really good. They hold a lot of material. And it's important that we use a standardized container around the city for the safety of our employees and for the efficiency of the operation. This is really going to save us some money. And even the smaller containers have the same standard. They measure up to the same standard as the bigger ones. And for those who are thinking that they might like smaller containers, think again if you can handle at all the larger container, because it is your best bargain. It's worth it to use the larger container. If you're looking for more information, please look at the Harrisburg City website, and you'll see the recycling guides, you'll see the instructions for the trash containers and the rules you're supposed to follow. They're available in English and Spanish. The city also has a Facebook page where you can find the same information. And we're going to be updating these pages from time to time. And so you have the latest and greatest information. Please dial 311 if you want immediate answers to questions or you have other concerns.